else has ebb and flow through the whole game, more of win, losses. When you're on the line, he gets you, you get him. It's not a touchdown per se.
Right.
And these guys make a mistake, and you see it.
Right.
They're beat for a touchdown.
Got you.
Okay, next most difficult would probably be defensive tackle.
Over the defensive end.
Right, because the defensive tackle is blocked on every running play, and he's got people on.
Right.
He's got people who have angles on him on both sides.
Got you.
Anybody coming down to block him, they already got an angle on him.
Right.
They run this way, you turn, here they come.
Right.
Okay, now, why does defensive end have a little bit more break? Because he's the one you set free on the pass rush.
That's right.
Except for he has the outside containment.
Right.
Okay, but still, he gets to come willy-nilly most of the time, going hell-bent for leather.
Right.
Okay, so he's not getting the same kind of run attention, even though they come after him too. Mm-hmm. But because he's on the outside, he doesn't have the same amount of people with angles on him.
That's true, and I believe the defensive end gets an advantage because he can work with speed more so, and he doesn't have to worry about the person on the outside of him blind blocking him.
He does, sometimes from a tight end maybe, but as you can see, Wade not the same, not the same, and also who's ever coming at him, he's bigger than they are.
Yes, he is, and faster. He has these certain gifts. He's a defensive end with speed. He's like a freak tackle who can move, who can pass rush. He can drop back in some situations. Nowadays. Now, which leaves the tackle. Mario, the tackle. Least toughest.
No, I said the least toughest I said was defensive end.
Defensive end?
I put tackle in front of him.
Okay, you got tackle in front of him. Okay, my bad. So basically, now we know linebacker and strong safety. They, for the most part, those are the positions that are the toughest.
That's what I think.
Okay. All right. I think also there's a situation here where there's the most unappreciated position that really gets no kind of media hype. They really don't get cover stories. They go probably unannounced more than any other position, and I want to know what position that is on the defensive end, Mario. What position you think?
It's probably tackle.
There you go. He got it.
But on the team, they're appreciated though.
That helps.
They get
they do. On the team always looks at certain things differently. I think, but because of the nature of everybody knows where the breakdowns lead to. Okay,
right.
All right. You know, it just so even though they don't talk as much about the linemen in general, within the team they are very much appreciated.
And it's all about the guy carrying.
The guys on the team know about their line.
Yeah.
Everybody does because it's almost like the bread and butter, but they don't get the glory.
Right.
But
and
it is
why
the bread
is that?
Because they block and tackle. And
they
it's
just
not
don't do anything that's sensational,
it's not
like carrying the ball to the goal.
Right. So on defense of this line, here's the last question. We move on to the next. Of these positions, who do you think you rely more on? And we always say this. We say offensive line is probably the smartest line. As it relates to what they have to do, they have to know every play.
They have to know every play and the adjustments. So they're not freewheelers.
That's right. I'm saying
they're disciplined folks.
That's right. On defense,
and usually more thinkers too.
Right. So who do you think out of this group on the defensive end has to take on that responsibility of knowing more than his peers on the defensive group end?
Usually the linebacker is the quarterback, but I would also say the strong safety.
Okay.
And the free safety.
Well,
those three.
Talking, doesn't he know his team?
Those are the three.
Linebackers and quarterbackers and
tackles. And I know a tight end when I see one.
Wait a minute. Mario had a quote back in the day. Michael Henderson, wide receiver.
It's a wide receiver. You're not a wide receiver. See? You didn't even like the way that sound, did you?
No, I'm not a wide
receiver.
You're
a tight end.
Tight end. Oh, let me go. We're about to get off course. I can feel it coming. The wrath.
What? We are off course.
No, we're not.
Take it back, Victor.
We are doing very well.
Are we?
We're doing very well. I mean, very good.
Here
we go. All right, the next situation comes up recently, very recently. Ben Roethlisberger says role model aspirations are real. He didn't really write that. That's me just saying that. But he did have a quote, and I'm going to read it to you. And it says, I want to be a role model. I want people to look up to me. I like when kids wear my jersey. Wait a minute. Is that all good or is that all snoring good? Which one? The snorting. There you go.
There goes the
snorting. So he doesn't fall for it. So wait, DeVoe, how do you feel about a football player who probably, unfortunately, not setting up a lot. He has some personal background characteristic issues in the past, and he's looking for that redemption in the media and the fan base.
Sounds like it.
When you hear somebody saying, I want to be a role model, do you think it can be accomplished for somebody who may or may not, yet to be proved, kind of took advantage of some younger females off-field?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you blew your chance of being a role model.
You didn't wait a minute. Hey, man.
Like
what are you saying, man?
Recovering.
That was a legend, man.
Recovering.
You're starting some shit. What the hell are you talking about, dude?
See.
Yeah, no, but I agree with Mara. No. I mean, role model... Think of something else. You may want to say that, you've been through something.
Okay.
And now you have achieved to be a better person.
Right.
Okay. But leave the kids alone.
Just tell them how you were violated.
Leave the kids alone.
By a priest.
You want to speak
But you kind of liked it after a while.
Role model for him? Wow.
Okay, well, let me get to this question. Okay, why can't Ben Roethlisberger achieve redemption, or has he already? Mario, do you think he's gotten the redemption?
Yeah, when you win, they forget. That's the way it works. Money, they forgive you.
But you need to redeem
It's
yourself.
like they always
Don't worry
forgave
about what
me.
other people think. Just get your act
You
together.
gonna forgive me, DeVoe?
Never.
Not gonna forget?
Never.
Are you wrong? Okay, well, let me get to the next one, because I believe the question is a hand-in-hand question, because I think the examples have already been paved ahead of Ben.
Okay.
Will another championship, NFL championship, win make us forgive and forget alleged transgressions? True or false, DeVoe?
True.
Oh, Mario, true or
Yes,
false?
you will forget. You already forgave him.
But we don't forget here. We'll keep
DeVoe
talking about
But
it.
DeVoe won't forgive me.
Vic, you did those dog
I
thing,
didn't know.
and I wasn't happy about that.
I
And
was
know
said
you
I was
redeemed
sorry.
yourself, okay? But
It was-
still,
I was drinking.
You hold accountable. Okay.
I just had too much to drink that night.
Talking about, I don't think that fame should cover up the unjust. Period. You did something wrong. Let's put it out there.
But when are you going to forget it and get over it?
Never.
No. You know what?
right.
You're right.
Just an infection.
You're right.
Everybody
you
gets
cannot
some.
harp on anything that is negative because it becomes an infection. You're right, Mario.
That's right.
I forgive.
You know what? I'm so sorry.
After you take your pills, it's all over.
You know what? I couldn't help. I got distracted because Mario pulled out his money clip, and I was sitting up there going like, if I was watching this show and I said, "Dang, dollar,
because-
dollar,
No,
No,
dollar
because
bill."
I heard a knock at the door. Sometimes they come by. Remember how the electric man came by?
The who, man?
The electric man came by. He knew us. He said, forgot to pay electric bill. So I'm going to wait because I see y'all broadcast.
He sure did.
And then he waited. He
waited.
waited. I ran out there and gave him a credit card. We kept on broadcasting.
Sure
Nice.
did.
You see, it's
See?
a little
We
thing
don't let it stop us.
that matters.
We don't let it. Not
Thank God for
constipation,
that
none of
little
that.
plastic.
No.
That's right.
Okay, going on to the next subject, because I think
Let's
this one's
try.
going to be very interesting, because I don't think we're going to get the answers, and I don't have the data on this, but based on what you've probably experienced, if you followed sports or anything like that regularly, I always ask the question, what contributes most to male pro athletes fall from grace?
Women. Oh, sorry. Is
Wait a
that
minute.
on the list?
Wait a
Yes, it
minute.
is.
Let me give the list.
Women,
Wait a minute.
women.
Wait a minute.
And specifically a part of women. Not even the whole women.
Wait.
I agree.
It's just a little part that's below the belly button.
Can I at least give the choices?
The
Wait a
punana.
minute. See, let me just do this.
That would drive any man
For the
crazy.
sake of those who are basically over 50,
Have that luxury.
you know what? It's just, this is
Have
like
you driven
being
them
on
crazy
Oprah.
with your stuff before?
How did we get all the way there?
I have. Long time ago. But I know the vote's driven them crazy. You could tell. Look at her.
I know.
She's got that crazy shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me do the setup, because we have a post video life, and they're
Crazy
gonna
good.
So,
Crazy good.
Here's the choices, and they are all extensions of these choices. So once again, what contributes most to most pro male athletes fall from grace? Is it drugs, steroids, alcohol, gambling, weapons, females, or crime? DeVoe, what do you believe?
Females.
Females lead the weapons and crime.
Females.
And alcohol, too.
But with that comes the alcohol.
That's what I'm saying. They bring, here come female with some Alizé.
Usually you get some substance
some
abuse
steroids,
on there. Yeah.
and she wants to gamble.
And then you kind of weak in the morning, so you got to get your steroids so you can get your buff on. Okay, they're all the problems.
Oh, just to get some females.
It starts with the female.
Go to church. That's why you go to church.
So wait a minute.
Hey, if you do females, don't do steroids.
So really, what
I mean that you won't be able to get it
the little numb nuts. You're gonna shrink your nuts.
Steroids.
They're gonna shrink anyway, but they're gonna really be a little.
Oh God.
You have little jujubes.
You guys have a strap on.
You have little M&Ms.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Penis look like a Vienna sausage.
You know, for all of you guys who basically are out there.
We just took that right down to the gutter.
Yeah, you guys took it more.
You what steroids will do to your gonads.
It will do that.
Yeah. You know, right?
He's not lying.
But if you're a woman, it might help them.
How?
Huh?
That's cold.
That's not.
Get rid of that dryness.
Okay.
All right,
so
let me go.
We answered that question.
You're under 25, you go, what is that?
Wait a minute. Let me just say this. This was such an interesting question because I do believe, subliminally, I did pick women or females. I did for whatever reason. But I have to admit, when you hear things such as athletes fall from grace, it's amazing how you hear other things, and it's always related to some crime thing. You know,
a woman.
Right.
Because they don't get no crimes without no women.
Like the chick that ended up dead one time, the boyfriend of the
once,
chick that
only once?
Dead, exactly, not only once.
They dying twice.
Okay.
Top times.
Okay. I got you. So let me do this. We know that the umbrella are women. That's what you all are saying.
Yes.
Okay, we got that. So let me just say this.
I would say it a different way.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Dave, don't say it. Here it is. The umbrella. I don't believe all you. I think all you women are wonderful. I think you just absolutely queens.
I love them. And I don't pay no child support,
no alimony. I'm not blaming the women. I'm blaming the men. Oh.
I'm happy with them.
Because it's freedom of choice. You don't have to sleep with her just because she has a...
That's right. Because she had a fine ass.
You see her crack and her big old
Wait a minute. Let me
just. Still have to sleep
I
with
would
her.
say no.
Okay.
Just say no, right?
Sometimes you sleep with these women that you know they're sleazy. You know it.
Nasty.
And she wants you to know it.
Oh,
and
nasty.
So you just go right and do it.
You know what? DeVoe, you know the part I like about what you're doing? You're defending the women who basically says, we deserve better men, right? That's what you're saying.
I think you deserve what you get what you deserve.
Saying that and dressed in that outfit needs help, okay? She needs some therapy.
Don't forget the cross.
Because you're not going to get a better man if you're showing your crouch as you walk down the street. It's not going to happen, sweetie.
It doesn't work that way?
Notices, right?
Are you trying to say that hoes never get a good man?
They don't attract good men, or they may get one, but that's
they might not know when they get it.
Okay, and even if a good man wanted you, they can't get to you because all the other sleaze buckets that are on you right now, girl. Okay?
So most hoes don't get over.
A lot of sleaze bucket like that look. What?
I'm just trying to see because we got to know statistically your view on number of wholeness.
This is far
do they
from
go
being
far?
A hoe.
I mean, like the ones that out there.
I'm talking about wardrobe and how you present
just the
yourself.
ones giving them out of both pants legs. What about them? Just every day, just high mileage pussy. What happens to them?
Okay, eclectic players.
What happens to them?
Rubber room refugees. And wannabe players.
Oh,
girl!
Look what she did.
She gonna rap on them.
That's some Victor lyrics right there. Okay.
He knows. He's done them.
Refugees.
He should know.
What were we talking about anyway?
I'm going right to it.
Male athletes falling from grace.
I was trying to really sit there and say this because if you're saying that is women, then what is the secondary thing that comes under it that causes men to fall from grace? The women are here, so is it because the drugs that make men want to get with women, steroids to make them bigger, alcohol to free up the mindset, gambling to make more money, weapons because they want to be